PDN News Updates. Here is Bradley Bartonico from our PDN Newsroom. This is brought to you by our sponsor, KFC Guam.
Governor Lulian Guerrero is asking the White House to allow those from the Philippines to be able to travel to Guam without being required a U.S. visa to help boost tourism and strengthen security in the Indo-Pacific region, an idea that's been pushed for decades under different administrations. In an April 1 letter to U.S. President Joe Biden, the governor asked for the Philippines' inclusion in the existing Guam CNMI visa waiver program. The program has 12 countries such as Australia, Hong Kong, Japan, South Korea, and the UK. Citizens from those countries can enter Guam in the CNMI without a pre-approved US visa. The governor's two-page letter asks that the proposed inclusion of the Philippines in the Guam CNMI visa waiver program be added onto the agenda for the April 11 Trilateral Leaders Summit of the Philippines, Japan, and the US, where expanded security and economic cooperation are the main focus. In other news, a ban on plastic bags is successfully being enforced, but the Guam bottle recycling law is still unfunded over a decade after it was enacted. That's according to a legislative informational hearing for the Guam Environmental Protection Agency Wednesday, where efforts to reduce plastic flooding the landfill and littering the side of the road were discussed. But Senator Sabina Perez noted that there are some vendors on the island distributing prohibited disposable plastic carry-out bags. Guam EPA officials said they've now recommended that wholesalers post a law up so buyers will at least know if they're in violation. A bill that would fine government agency heads $250 for submitting financial documents late has been vetoed by Governor Lulian Guerrero, while a number of changes to local election are now law. Leon Guerrero Wednesday took action on 9 different bills sent to her by the Guam legislature. Some notable passages include a law to remove the primary elections for the public auditor and attorney general, and a new law requiring students to do 20 hours of school and village beautification in high school. Only Bill 213-37, to fine agency heads, was vetoed. In other news, some community officials on Wednesday raised concern over the lack of participation of young women in the upcoming 80th Liberation Day Queen competition in July. Mayor's Council of Guam President and PD Mayor Jesse Allig urged all the villages to participate in the event. Only 3 villages, PD, Santa Rita, and Manila, have so far submitted applications for the event. Meanwhile, the theme and logo for the 80th Liberation Day have yet to be finalized, but they will be determined before the next MCOG meeting in May, according to Allig. For more on these stories, go to guampdn.com and follow us on social media.